Hey everybody, this is Matthew, Wasted Days Homestead here in Central Mississippi. Today is Sunday. We got a little bit done last night, but we were just tired. It's been a long day. So we went ahead and got to a good stopping point last night and stopped, and now we're back today. So we finished out where we showed you how to build the individuals just to go there. And now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take all three of these and combine them into one unit, and then go from there showing you how to build the four stack. To me, this is the hardest part of actually building them. It's just assembling them because you've got the arrows. And one other thing last night I know Michelle wasn't able to do, me go dropping stuff, is we talked about the arrows. Michelle couldn't get them last night. There are the arrows right there, and then they match up right there, if you can see that. So you just make sure those match up really well, or what's going to happen is it's just not going to meet up just right. So there last night, we built this. We have our side piece on here. And then we're going to lay it down like this here. And we're going to take this piece that already has the other side piece on it. And we're going to lay it together right there. We're just going to start lining things up. All these little holes. We're going to line right up in these little grooves. Push down, and you're going to feel them go in. Sometimes you just have to wiggle things around a little bit. And then what you can do is go ahead and lay your second piece up there and go on and get it lined up. And you do that so you can have something to hit with, because you don't want to hit those little prongs and break those prongs. It don't take a lot of force. That was one thing Michelle, my wife, was last night. She was, oh, I'm afraid I'm going to hit too hard. I want to say these are some pretty good plastic pieces. They're made really well. They're thick, and they'll hold up. Now, you can't get in here with a metal hammer, you know, a 25-inch metal hammer, and be banging on these, what I'm saying. You need a rubber mallet, or this little here. I like these from Lowe's. They've got the rubber and the plastic composite here, and they're really good, and they're lightweight, and they do a lot of work. Me, I'm a service technician. I do various amounts of work with a certain restaurant franchise company, and man, I use these a lot. So these are really good and durable. Stand by. After you do that, you've got another piece here. Same thing. You just line her up and go with that. And I just start walking it down into place, lining everything up. I make sure it's good. And then I'll take my last piece here, which is my last piece. Now the problem is with me, is when I get here, it's just about too tall for me. So at that point I have to, didn't go on there well, did it, Matt? Put this piece on there. I thought I had it, y'all, but look at me. And if I wasn't filming a video right now, it would have went perfectly. But nothing ever goes right when you're filming. The other thing is you need something solid to hit on. And because my table bounces, you don't have that solid. So a lot of times I'll just take it and go down here on the ground, on that concrete. It's not going to give. There we go. It's just like fitting in that glove. Like I said, this is the hardest part of the whole thing to me. Once you get through this piece, it's pretty much over with. once you get everything because once you get it, it's not coming apart. Once you put the rods in there, which we're just going to do here in just a minute, just getting these little things to line up. Here I am swinging too hard. I just told you. And there we go. That's all to it. Now, once you're done, you have your, it's going to look just like this. So you see it's rolled to where the eggs are rolled forward, and it's done right there. So the next part of this assembly is you're going to have these rods right here. You're going to have one that goes through the front right here, and you have one that goes back here through the back. So you're going to slide this now. Hatch time tells you to do two of them at the same time. I have tried that. I prefer this. I just do one at a time. To me, it just works better this way. Yeah, it does that sometimes. You just have to move it with your finger a little bit, or line that up, or it'll come apart on you, because you are hitting. Just don't quite go in there for me today. There you go. It did come apart on me, but that was my fault, not anybody else's. That was all me. I messed up on that one. We'll take the next one here, slide it down, and it just slides in there. And what we're going to do this time, we're going to make sure we feed it right, so we don't have another. I think it's best that you see my mess up on video and not me trying to hide it, so you can actually see where I messed up. You have the two on top, which stabilizes it. Flip it over on the bottom. Now you have these two probes right here. These little two prongs probes. Same thing here. We're just going to slide through there again. Ain't it fun when you're sitting here working and your teenage son's behind the camera and he's sitting there just eating, pointing and telling you what you're doing wrong. All right, so we're down here at the end. Now, I do want to say this. When you're running these, as you see, you have those clips that we had so much trouble with last night that tie the front piece on. These actually go in there and help lock that into place. So not only are they popped in there, this piece will go in there. So it's a good design. It makes you really actually say that they knew what they were doing. Me being a service tech and working in the world, something always designed by engineers that never work on anything, being a service tech. So when you actually see something and it works good, you might think either the guy that designed this was a service tech, or knew somebody that was, or they knew what they were doing. So sometimes you'll get these where they won't slide through. And what it is when this was coming out of the plastic mold, some of the plastic may have gotten stuck in there. It just didn't clean it up. You're not re-drilling the hole. Let me explain this. You are not drilling the hole. You're not creating a hole. You're just cleaning it. You're just taking the excess from the plastic mold that is left on there. You're not drilling a hole. You're just cleaning the hole. It's a 5/16 bit. And that's all you're doing. You're just cleaning it. That one's pretty clean. It's not every one. It only happens every now and then. It's not every single one of them. I had one on the last cage I built. I think I had 3. And matter of fact, that's the first one I've had out of this whole bunch. So that's not bad. And that's just, gonna happen. It's coming out of that plastic mold. So that's a good thing right there. And there you go. You have 4 rods holding this together. That's your support for when it's setting there, when you have the weight of the chickens. You have 2 on the inside, 2 on the outside. The other part is your side braces that are going to go here and they're going to attach to. Now I want to show you this. Just like we had to drill out that on that piece there with the side mold, just to get it the rod to go through. You have the same problem here. You have these 2 holes here. Can you see, Mason? Am I good? Do I need to go up or down?
Come up just a little bit closer.
Okay. All right, see right there, you have the holes here. You have one here, there again, the plastic has dipped in there. It just cleaned up. I'm not drilling a hole, let me explain that. I'm not stressing that. You're not gonna have to sit here and drill a bunch of holes. All you're doing is just cleaning the plastic out. There again, it's a 5/16 hole. And you see it's just a little piece. It's just where it dipped it. I would say 90% of these have to be done. You just have to sit here, low speed, 5/16, and you're done. Nothing you can't do. Matter of fact, Branch, come here. Come here, Branch.
Can I not hold it? Have we said something?
No, come here. Just drill those out. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Branch is my 6-year-old son. He's gonna drill those out for me.
Alright.
That's all you gotta do. And that's so simple. There you go. Move on to the next one. Every one of them in that hole. See, every one of these right here,
Yeah.
gotta be drilled out. Molly, if you wanna come and
Yeah.
hold it, well, don't do. You know better
I'll
than
hold
that.
it. Yeah, hold it. I'll hold
There you go.
it. I'll hold it on the table.
And then what we do, on those rods that go through there, you have a little insert. You just take that insert, push it in there.
Daddy, where did you put it in?
I push it in that metal rod that I pushed through there. I took the metal rod in there, take this little insert. And again, I'm just pushing that in there. And then we're gonna take one of these that we've already done. We have 2 holes here. One is for the front, which is the front one is gonna have the bottom hole. The back one is gonna have the top hole. And then we're just going to insert that in there. All right. Same thing here. Branch is using my drill, so I'm gonna use my little impact here. Sometimes you have to hold this bottom piece. And sometimes you can't hold it. You might have to put a pair of pliers on it. And I've got a pair right here in my dirty toolbox. We are in the process of still cleaning. We converted our carpenter workshop here from an automotive tire shop, so we still had all the lifts and equipment. We had to haul it all out. So it's been a process, rewiring and bringing in work tables and equipment. So it's taking time and getting organized and trying to create a homestead. So we're getting there. It's just taking time. But other than that, I'll just sit here and hold with one hand.
Daddy, if I need to, I can bring the camera
No,
on.
you're good.
I feel like you
Hold on, Brandon. All right, and then you just do that. Hold on, baby. But that's the process. We'll put the other 2 on there, and then we're going to do the other sets. And when we come back, we'll actually start putting everything together. So we're going to end this video here. That's where we're at right now. We're going to finish drilling these out. I'll finally put these on here, all of them, and then we'll start assembling it and we're going to tie the water and everything in. So again, this is Matthew at Wasted Days Homestead, and we're just building our cages here on this Sunday afternoon. Please like, subscribe, and share, and hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.